Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new brand called Modern Made Man, and this is their Belfort watch. It's a pretty cool watch with some decent specifications here, and I thought it was worth taking a look at. Now this watch is around $595, but Black Friday, which is this Friday, they'll be having a sale, and this thing will actually be $300. So I think it's quite a decent deal. Here's the actual box it comes in. And as you can see, it's a hard plastic box with two flip opens here and some nice cushioning inside. I believe these are like waterproof as well. I'm not 100% sure about that. And there is the Modern Made Man logo. But let's get into the good stuff, which is the actual watch. So here it is in the flesh. As you can tell, it's a full 316L stainless steel case with some nice design features. As you can see, that nice bezel with all those different angles on it, kind of reminiscent a little bit of the Gerald Genta design, but it is kind of its own thing. So let's get into some basic dimensions here. In terms of diameter, we're looking at 42 millimeters across, which is very wearable, and it fits quite nice on the wrist, I've noticed. In terms of case thickness, we're looking at 12.4 millimeters, which is pretty thin, especially for a 200-meter watch. This watch can go to 200 meters. It also does feature a screw-down crown with very good grip on it. I do like how they did the crown. Very easy to unscrew and screw down. We do get a genuine sapphire crystal, domed sapphire crystal. I believe it does have AR coating as well, as you can see there. And it does come on this 22 millimeter strap here. It's kind of like a carbon fiber strap. There are many options for this watch, if I didn't mention. There's like tons of different strap options and case options. They have a blacked out bezel. Ton of different options. You can check all that out after this video from the link in the description below. Now let's get into the actual dial. It's quite an interesting design and something I haven't seen before. So you have this kind of layer over here with these nice perforated holes in black, and it does kind of give a bit of a little sunburst, as you can see there, shining away. And it's just an interesting dial. We also do get, on the chapter ring, we get a triangle marking the 12 o'clock position, and then these little markers here, which are all loomed. So the hands are loomed, and all these little markers on the chapter ring are loomed as well, which is pretty cool. Here's the name of the watch, Belfort, and the 12 and the 6 are of course applied as well for some legibility. Quick glance, you can tell the time, 12:06. I like that. And the seconds hand has a white tip. It's blacked out with a white tip. And I do like that. It makes it easy to kind of, see exactly where you're at. The hands themselves are black outlined with the white in the middle, which is loomed also. And altogether, I think it flows together pretty nicely, especially on this carbon fiber strap with the contrast white stitching, which is pretty cool. I do like the strap. It's pretty comfortable there. And I believe it is genuine leather. Yep, it is genuine leather. And it feels quite nice. I do like the strap. It's like tough, but it's also like really easy to break in. So I do like that. The buckle itself is solid stainless steel, just brushed. Nothing too crazy there, keeping it simple. Now the actual finishing on the case, if we take a look, it's pretty much brushed, but we do get this nice chamfered polished edges here, which is just a nice little touch, for something at this price point. Also, the sides of this, I believe this is an octagon bezel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I believe this is an octagon bezel. So we get polished sides on the bezel as well with this bolt design, which looks pretty cool. Very tooly, kind of toughness factor there with the bolts. Kind of, feels very manly. And the brand name is Modern Made Man, so I guess that makes sense. Now heading over to the case back, the movement inside of this watch is the Miyota 9015. It's a very reliable Japanese movement, definitely a competitor to the Swiss ETA 2824. Even has the nice stripes on the movement, as you can see there, which looks pretty cool. About a 40-hour power reserve. Hacking, hand windable, which is very nice as well. And I always like to get a little glimpse at it through that nice exhibition case back. Actual functioning the watch, like I stated, the crown, very, very sturdy, no play, no wobble, nothing like that. And it does function with ease. Self-winding is your first position. Your second position, we can flip through the quick set date. And then your third position is your hacking position. We can change the time here. Very simple, very easy to screw back in, great grip. I really like that. The crown itself is actually signed, if you didn't notice, with their logo. If I get you in really close there, pretty neatly. It's the M logo, the same logo on the actual dial. So I thought that was pretty cool there. Right now I want to get you guys a Lume shot, and then I want to throw it on my wrist, show you what it looks like, and I'll give you my final conclusions. Here is a Lume shot for you guys. As you can see, we get super luminova. It looks like it does glow green on that chapter ring, the tip of the seconds hand, which looks really cool floating around the dial right there, and also on the hands. So I think it looks pretty good. It definitely stays lit for quite some time. It doesn't seem to be fading, so that's always a good sign. Here she is on my 6.5-inch wrist, 42 millimeters. Fits very nicely, definitely sits flat on the wrist. You get a glimpse of that AR coating right now, as you can see right there. Now, another thing I wanted to mention, this watch actually is assembled in the USA, which is pretty cool, and there's a pretty lengthy warranty on this watch, which is very nice. I believe it's like 10 years on the case or something of that nature. It's pretty cool, so you can definitely read more about that on their website. Other than that, it fits quite nice on the wrist. The strap is certainly comfortable, straight out of the box. I like the design of it. It's quite simple, but feels very manly at the same time. I can definitely recommend this one. I do like it. It's very comfortable. Also would look pretty cool on a NATO, I think, something like that. Maybe a rubber strap would look really cool on this one as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the Modern Made Man Belfort. Definitely look out for it on Black Friday if you want a big savings. That's definitely the time to buy it, in my opinion. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys can subscribe to the channel. Check me out at watchaddictchannel.com and at watchaddictchannel on Instagram. Once again, this is the Modern Made Man Belfort, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.